Alright guys, happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you today. So yeah, today is May the 4th, which means it's this channel's birthday. It's its anniversary today. It's 4 years old, ironically. Now, I'm sorry if I feel a bit croaky in the voice or whatever, but I'm still not feeling better. If you've been following updates or whatever, I'm not feeling too good. Basically, I'm not gonna lie, on Friday night I had a little bit too much to drink, and I'm on like my third day of a hangover right now. So yeah, that's probably not a good thing. I don't think hangovers are meant to last up to 3 days. It feels like it might even continue into tomorrow. So yeah, but I haven't let it affect the videos, you know what I mean? I'm still trying to get out videos. I didn't have a video today, and I still don't really feel up to it, so I figured that I'll do one because it's the channel's anniversary anyway. But I should probably see a doctor. I think it might be a good idea because I don't think they're meant to last this long. But other than that, yeah, it's been a long 4 years. Originally, this channel was set up with me and my friend Jamie, who lives in Scotland, and he we was meant to do Let's Plays together, and we was originally gonna turn this into a channel that plays pretty much any kind of game, from Mario to Sonic to Portal. We did actually record some Portal. He recorded some Portal, and nothing really came of it in the end, though. We got 4 parts done. They're still up on the channel, but part 5 got screwed up, and since then we haven't really talked much, to be honest. He's kind of moved on, and the channel, I didn't start posting PES videos until June 2013, and originally we was gonna post all kinds of games, party games, adventure games, shooting games, whatever, and I thought, I could probably fit in a bit of sport into that as well. I could play FIFA or PES or whatever, and PES is something I've wanted to do for a long time but never really got around to doing it. And yeah, it wasn't till a couple of years later, after setting up the channel, that I actually decided, I need to do something. You know what I mean? There's no good just having a channel that has nothing on it. You know what I mean? I need to build something from this. I need to do something, and that's when PES 5 started. And originally, I didn't want to do PES 5. I wanted to do PES 6. PES 6 was the game I really wanted to do, but because of the harder difficulty of PES 5, I went with PES 5 in the end. And it was kind of a difficult time for me when I started uploading videos, and for a few reasons. One, I had back in 2012, I was having I was at university and I was having some problems, and I actually went to study game design, if you're wondering, and that, and I studied all my life for it, school, high school, college, and then I went to university, obviously, and it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And then I just started developing problems like really bad anxiety and all this, and it has really, really affected me bad, really, really bad, and I didn't know what to do, really. And I had a year to sort of think about it, and then after that year, that's when I started posting the PES 5 videos over the summer of 2013. Because I was like, that's what I'd like to do, because I like making videos. I've wanted to do this for a long time. I collect old football games, and I've always wanted to do something with the football games because they mean a lot to me. When you look back over the years, there's always a FIFA and a PES every year, and with FIFA and PES, you go from one game one year to the next year with the new game, and they have you have a lot of memories, and they impact your life quite big, and especially the soundtracks in the game, that they you get to know them, and they mean a lot to you, because and you get to know the words and all the songs because you've been playing the game for so long, and that's it's just one thing that I wanted to do. And originally, when I started posting videos, I lived in a part of the UK that has the worst internet, and I'm not going to say where I am in case of stalkers or whatever. I don't live there anymore, but like it has the worst internet, and it would take like 3 to 4 plus hours to upload a video. And when I started posting PES 5, that's how long it took to upload. And it wasn't until like July last year, until I got an internet upgrade, that it became easier. So yeah, and not only that, but it would take a long time to put these videos together, because not only did I have to record them, that was the easy part, recording them, but I also had to, edit them. And I was using this this headset at the time. It was a Logitech headset, and it's broken now, but at the time, like, you get these really, like, I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes it would pick up noises and sounds like you didn't want them to be recorded, and I don't want people to hear them in the video, so I would sit for the longest time, like, editing the mic audio track in my editing program to get rid of them. And that is something I have done all the way up till I think like December just gone, when I got a new mic, and I don't have that problem anymore. And that was a really, really, big thing for me. And it was only about a year ago, actually. PES 5 was getting a little bit too easy, and I said to myself, I need a new challenge. It was getting way too easy. You guys keep asking me to do PES 6. So I decided to play PES 6, and I did the La Liga challenge, and that was good. I enjoyed that. There was quite short videos. There was shorter than PES 5, so it was easier to manage. And I thought, I could handle 2 series at the same time. But like, that series like kind of came to an end, and I was just posting PES 5, and there wasn't really much else to do in that time. And I really wanted to grow and expand the channel. I mean, like, it's been like 4 years since I set up the channel. Well, me and my friend set up the channel, and it's been like almost 2 years since I started posting like PES 5 videos and whatnot. And like since then, it's it's grew, but it hasn't grew as fast as I want. But at the end of the day, I'm only catering to like one certain part of the internet. That's probably kind of really small, because how many people out there Google or search on YouTube for PES 5 videos or PES 6. There aren't many people that do that kind of thing nowadays, especially with these games becoming like 10 years old or so pretty soon. And I just thought, some people wanted me to play PES 2014 when that came up. I just couldn't handle it, because recording the video, editing, that's kind of fine, but it's just the uploading just killed it so much at the time. And I just thought, it's just going to take forever to upload these videos. And I just, people out there that, play these new games and upload them straight away. I can't compete against those people that have got better internet connection than me, unfortunately. So at the moment, I think we're on like 375 subs, which is good. It's moving along slowly, very, very slowly, but surely. And I'm really grateful for that, and I'm grateful for all the people that regularly comment, like Ryan and Crash and Mega somebody, I can't remember his name. Who's another one? Is it Brixton FC or something like that? There's quite a lot of you. I'm sorry if I've missed your name there, but there is the regulars that have been here for like forever, and I appreciate that so much. And if I've missed your name, I'll probably put a thing on the screen right now, so sorry about that. But yeah, it's just been a crazy couple of years, and it's gotten to a point where I'm uploading a video every day now, and there's only been one instance since I think January 6th or 7th this year where I started uploading them regularly. There's only been like one instance where I've actually missed a day, and that was on I think February 7th, because I wasn't feeling particularly well that day. And there's no excuse really, I've got better internet now, I'm moved out, because I'm I've grown up a bit. I've got a better mic. There's no excuse for me not to be uploading a video nearly every day, you know what I mean? And it does kill me sometimes, but it's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing this, especially with series like PES 5 and FIFA 2005, which I didn't ever think I would enjoy as much as I am at the moment. Like, I can't wait to record the next one. I just want to record the next one right now, but like I'm not feeling too great, and I'm sorry if I feel a bit out of breath, but like, I don't know, like, apparently I've heard alcohol does that to you, so yeah. Other than that, but yeah, like, just before, I think it was around September, at the end of September, I became a YouTube partner, and I've been wanting to become like a YouTube partner forever. And I don't mean, like, I'm not being greedy. I'm not doing it for money or anything. I mean, hopefully, maybe one day it'll become a thing that I can do and I could live off it or whatever. But like, I really wanted to, because I wanted to expand the channel, and I wanted to, like, they said, like, you could collaborate with other people and stuff. That hasn't happened yet, but it might do eventually, I don't know. You can share with others, and you can see other people's work, and it'll be a good way to grow your channel, and you can have all these different tools and apps that they'll give you and everything. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it. And that's just before then. That's when I made the PES 6 International Challenge with England, and that was one of the reasons I made it. I mean, I had fun doing that project. Like, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I thought, I've not done anything with international teams, and you guys keep telling me to play PES 6, and the La Liga challenge had finished, and I thought, well, this is perfect opportunity. So I thought I'll just make a bit of a mini series, and in the process of that, I'll have a bit of a boost in views as well. So that'll be good, because I needed like 30,000 to become a partner, and I was getting real close to it at the time. And it proved successful in the end. And that series, I could say a lot about it. There's a lot I could say about it. It didn't end the way I thought it would. But you know what I mean. That doesn't stop me trying again. Maybe one other day. So spoilers there, but but like, since October just gone, like, I've been playing, like, well, I was playing PES 5, and I was just uploading PES 5 every Sunday, and sometimes Wednesday if there was a cup match during the week, and that's all I was doing from October till like December. And then I had, like, I had the odd, like, FIFA 2005 episode in between, but I kind of went off FIFA 2005 because it was weird, because around, I think it was the beginning of October, that's when I actually moved out of my old home, and I moved away, and it was a bit of an emotional time. And it was like, it's not my first time living on my own, but it was a bit emotional because I've moved out for good now, you know what I mean? Back in the past, I'd moved out just to go to university and whatnot, and like, I had moved out, and it just felt like I didn't need to do anything. Like, it felt like, you know what, if I don't want to do something, I won't do it, you know what I mean? And not saying that, well, it might have impacted the channel in that sense, possibly, but I was just enjoying this kind of, like, free time that I was having, and like, there was a lot going on. I was kind of stressed, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to do much. And it was kind of like how university went for me, like, when I was there, and I was feeling stressed all the time, and all this kind of stuff was happening, and I just didn't want to do anything, you know what I mean? All I wanted to do was just sleep all day, and that's pretty much how it went for me. And some of you might not know this, but I had, well, I still kind of do. I still have this Twitch channel where I think I nearly got to 2,000 followers on the channel, and I would play, like, Nintendo games and all this kind of stuff. And you know what I mean? I think the most viewers I had on it at one point was like 127 or something like that. But I think I was being botted, so I think the most I officially had was like 91. And so yeah, like, it was going really well, but it felt like a chore. and it felt like I had to do it every single day, and I just didn't want it to feel like that anymore. Like, it felt like I'm never going to get anywhere in life if I don't keep doing it, and I didn't like it, you know what I mean? It felt like it was my job to do it, you know what I mean? And eventually it just didn't make me happy anymore. Like, you know, doing it and getting all these people watching my channel was like, it was amazing, you know what I mean? I was loving it so much, you know, some nights, but most nights, you know, some people wouldn't turn up, and it would annoy me because I feel like I deserved more, and I just thought, well, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? If I don't make something happen, what am I going to do? You know, I'm leaving university. You know, what am I going to do after that? I've got nothing to back me up with, you know. And I stopped doing it, and it might have even, like, maybe that was the reason it affected the channel back in, like, October to December. But back in Christmas, back on New Year's, it was just me and my friend. Like, we had been let down by some of the friends they said that they were going to turn up at New Year's and have, like, a New Year's party, and they didn't turn up, and it was just me and my friend all night, and we were just sat talking till, like, 4 or 5 in the morning or something, and we were talking about, like, you know, life and stuff and all that kind of stuff, and and she was like, you know, just keep trying every day, just keep doing things that you're doing, just keep going for it, and trying again, and like, I kind of listened to that, and I thought, you're right, I need to make something of myself. I can't just, like, stop. I'm capable of much more, you know what I mean? And that's when I started uploading a video every single day, and I've only missed one day since then. And yeah, like, that was it. That was pretty much it. Like, and since then I've just uploaded, and you know what I mean, like, I was getting up every single day, and, like, you know, this year, and, like, I was editing my video, rendering it off, and then uploading it, and then doing all, like, the thumbnail work and all that stuff. And it's gotten to a point where I'm actually I'm recording videos in advance and then rendering them off the day before they should go up, so I know I've got something for the following day. And you know what I mean, so I know, like, if something comes up the next day, I will have time to sort of figure it out in my head how I'm going to get around that problem. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you know, that's, like, the whole story with the channel so far, you know what I mean? It's been 4 years, and what was going to be a channel that could have been anything, you know what I mean? It could have been anything. It didn't have to be sport. It could have been sport, you know, like football and adventure games and shooting games and racing or whatever, you know what I mean? It was going to be that kind of channel, but then my friend left, and then it was just down to me, and I didn't do anything for 2 years because my head was all over the place. And then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this happen. I've been wanting to do this PES thing for a long time. And since then, you know, I've decided that I'm going to start playing FIFA. So, you know, I've got, like, you know, it's not just about PES, you know what I mean? There is FIFA, and there is so much more than PES and FIFA. You know what I mean, guys? There is so much more to it. There's all kinds of different football games out there that I haven't tried yet, you know what I mean? It's not just PES and FIFA all the time, and there will be some different things down the line, but I just haven't got round to them yet. And I'm not just saying, you know, Football Manager, because I really don't want to play Football Manager. You guys are going to make me play it at some point. But, you know, there's Football Manager, there's, I think there's a game called Sensible Soccer, which looks really funny. There's online stuff like Football Heads, I think it's called. You know, I can play online games. You know, being partnered means I think I can pretty much play anything I want without getting, like, copyright and stuff. As long as I'm not, like, you know, like in FIFA, as long as I'm talking over songs in the game, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's a soundtrack in FIFA, and as long as I'm not, like, letting you guys listen to the soundtrack directly, and as long as I'm talking over it, I think that's fine. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of debate about what's going on with YouTube and that in recent years. But the soundtracks of the game are something you always remember, you know what I mean? Like FIFA 2005, I'll put some of the soundtracks in the description, I think. You know, FIFA 2005, 06, 07, 08, you know, PES 2010 was a memorable one for me. You know what I mean? A lot of that stuff, but a channel that could have been anything has just become football stuff. And you know what? I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a lot. And I can't wait to do more stuff. I've got a whole list of games that I can play. There is so much more than just PES and FIFA games that I can play, and you wouldn't believe how much stuff there is. But I don't want to spoil what any of it is because it's all coming up in the future. But we've been recording for nearly over 20 minutes now, so I can't think if there was anything else I wanted to say. But yeah, you know what I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming up. It's May, it's my favourite month at the moment. Why is it my favourite month? Probably because the football season ends and it's exciting, and summer's right around the corner, and it's like the sun's still out at like 7, 8 on the night or whatever, and it's fantastic and it's emotional and everything. And you know, E3 is next month as well, so hopefully we'll have some info on new games and stuff that are coming out, and you know what I mean, it's just one big emotional roller coaster. And you know, I'm gonna strive to keep going and upload videos every day. And you know what I mean, it's been a struggle. We're coming up to 400 subs. You know, the ultimate goal for me would be to get this channel to like 10k, but obviously I have to at least make 500 first and 400 first, and then I'd have to make 1,000 and 2,000. But like, to get to 10k would be like my ultimate goal, and then I know I could even go further than that by then. But you know, oh, another thing that I want to say is that, like, you know I do have new FIFA games and that, and I have like the new PES games on my channel, and they're not particularly well received. You know what I mean? I think most of you come to the channel to watch PES, like the old PES and the old FIFA. That's what you come here for, you know, retro football. It should be old. There shouldn't be any new. But people keep telling me, well, you need to play some new games here and there, because how's the channel going to expand if you don't do that? And I understand that. I can see where they're coming from, and that's what I've tried to address. Like back in, I think it was September or early October, I said to you guys that, you know, I'm going to get my Xbox One, I'm going to get a cap card, I'm going to get FIFA 15 and the new PES or whatever, and I'm going to do it, and that's what I've done. The Burnley series is probably my most disliked series. Like, there is nearly a dislike on every single video at least. And it's crazy. People don't like new FIFA for some reason. I don't know why, but people like old FIFA. I don't know, guys. It's probably because there's a lot of controversy about the new games nowadays, and I just think it's all bullcrap, to be honest. But whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever happens. So yeah, not particularly well received, the Burnley series, but I enjoyed it, and I hope that, you know, hating aside, you guys did too. And I just want to say, like, right now, I've put my PES 2015 series on hold because it's not going particularly great, and I need to practice a little bit more. There's a lot of stuff coming up, and I hope you guys enjoy the stuff. And, like, you know, I can't wait for FIFA 16. You know, and as soon as that game comes out, I'll start recording it and showing you guys it in PES 2016. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this small video. I thought, you know, I need to put a video out today, and, you know, just keep watching and keep supporting. And, yeah, again, I'm sorry if I didn't shout you out, but I will maybe have a look through some of the comments and, you know, shout some people out here and there. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.